What's the matter?
There's an elephant.
Where?
Over there. Oh, there's two.
Go on then, run to an elephant.
I don't mind. So you see all the big
Elephants?
And I said to and then I said to you, misadvised me. You didn't even know how many holidays there were. Because there's Easter, which is a Monday and a Friday, but there's 2 other Mondays.
And then the second zoo was Auckland. So this one was most important for me because they've got an elephant. Well, they've actually got 2 elephants, sorry. And I'm not going to lie, I did burst into tears when I spotted the elephants. And that was great as well. Like, they were both beautiful zoos, both had beautiful animals. It felt like a brand new experience for me because I'm 2.5 months into not eating meat now. So going to the zoo, visiting the zoo just felt like a lot more personal to me now. But one thing that did stand out to me was the gift shops. So there's a lot of things in the gift shops which are totally recyclable, sorry. And I bought an elephant and a red panda, and they're stuffed toys, they're furry, but they're made of 100% recyclable material, including plastic bottles. Like, that just blows my mind. So definitely thumbs up to Auckland and Wellington Zoo.
The lady behind us just said she gets a holiday for the Queen's birthday. The English Queen. We didn't get a holiday in Britain. What's that about?
Oh, shit, I forgot he was here. Ah, there he is, actually. Forgot he was here. So this is my recyclable elephant. Like, he's so furry and so soft, and it's like, how were plastic bottles used to make you? So yeah, no, this guy's beautiful. 100% recycled, 100% huggable.
We'll see you then. Enjoy yourself.
Will do. I'll message you before I fly.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Bye. Bye.
What's she? I actually started to read Jurassic Park again yesterday because I found it in Mochuate there, and I just love it. I'm totally engrossed in it and can't wait to start reading tonight on the plane. And then Brittany's going to read it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because it's amazing. And we're into a bird cage. Hello. Now that looks like the bird cage from Jurassic Park. That is terrifying. What's in there? Oh, it's a wobbly. Whoa, it's a wobbly bridge. It's wobbly.
Will you stop?
It's wobbly. You want to? Behind every selfie there's a picture.
Will you stop making me poop wobble?
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Look at them, man, they're just evil, plotting somewhere.
Why can't you make them?
Penguins are horrible. Look, that bird chins one of them. This is what's left of the orca. Yeah. Bruce did a number on that, didn't he?
So by getting in the pool, hydrating all of that skin, and obviously also having a nice big play in there as well. And so a bit later on today, we will probably take the girls inside and give them a bit of a scrub, and that's also part of their skincare as well. So what we do with that is we take them in, give them a really good hose off, and actually give them boom grows one just on the right hand side, some won't grow any at all, and Julie grows one on each side. And they will actually use that tusher on all the trees, so we just got heaps of eucalyptus branches, you might see them behind, and the girls would definitely use their tushers in there to dig back that bark, and then they actually eat that bark as well.
It's the Indominus Rex, that's what's in there.
Hi friends.
Oh, this big cage for him. It's a massive cage. What was used in Jurassic Park 3, but it is the end of the original novel, which I'd really want to see remade. I'm starting reading the book again, it's class. Right, anyway, let's go. Ready to go over the edge, man?
Like Jurassic.
I know, so I'm talking about Jurassic Park. I'm just waiting for the Sasquatch to come out of there. Strange Wilderness and Lion King reviews were done, not released yet, obviously before I came away, so you know, I could have filmed more stuff and put it in, but make my life a little bit harder. But here there's the Sasquatch, there she is. This way, mother. Lost my mum in the Kiwi paddock, and I had a guy open the door, just completely held the door from him, that he went, see, fine, what was that? I see, a bit rude in it, man. But yeah. Ah, Sasquatch. Turn around, go that way.
Why?
But Brittany's coming through to find you.
Oh, I'll have to walk past her. I'll wait out here, then you go find her.
So just like Welton, these have a paddock for workmen. You know, yeah. These ones are actually working. Look, there's a digger going behind us. So yeah, it's really good that they do this because workmen you never see actually working. See, in Hong Kong, you could see red pandas cut to that footage. Oh shit. Hello.
Oh. Hello. I guess
Hello.
you on the way out. so you need a... Hi.
Can I hold the camera?
South America. It's like America, but south.
Bring any other males in, doesn't allow any other males in, so the rest of the group is actually females. This can happen in the wild as well. You can have an extremely dominant male, and bizarrely you can...
Hiya. Who are you? No, I'm not related to you. It's a Lost Boys t-shirt. Is this the way the bus stand? Huh? Right, see you later. There's a bus stand this way. Thank you. See you later. I'm back in Auckland city centre. Bus ride, pick up suitcases, bus to the airport. That was the longest bus ride ever. Traffic, the heat, it was packed. Man, that's wiped me. How about you? We are having problems weighing out the cases. The people in front of us are packing 100 sausages. Raw meat. Raw meat. How was it?
I may fall asleep actually. It's very nice on your back.
Goodbye, my old friend. I will not see you for a while. It's lush. It's like Skull Island. There's one thing about like getting to the airport early and going through security. Brittany got searched. Let's not talk about that. But they're just like, it's been 3 hours. 3 hours of wandering around with Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael's fucking shell. It's just so heavy. But yeah. The good news is, it's the good plane. Wants to be for 17.5 hours. So, I watched quite a lot of films travelling. I've seen The Joker, Doctor Sleep, started watching Crawl, ended up watching all of Batman, Michael Keaton one, watched Bedknobs and Broomsticks, watched Knives Out. So yeah, I watched quite a few. The best movie I watched by far was the Bill Murray stories. That was just fucking amazing. Bill Murray just turned up at house parties and the myth of Bill Murray, and it's just like, it's an outstanding film. But I watched the new Terminator, and I don't know, like, I'm not going to sit here and rant about the Terminator, but I can talk a little bit about the Terminator. So, like, it's probably one of the greatest science fiction films ever, and I've just got a lovely paper cut right down something like that. But yeah, Terminator. Let's just talk about the Terminator for a second. This one. So yeah, I watched Terminator on the aeroplane, right? And it's amazing that you can touch a screen and a film comes on. Because again, when I went there as a kid, you had a little in-flight about what's going to be shown, and the nearest television was always there, and then the next one was down there, and you're like, you strain to fucking focus on it. But yeah, I watched the Terminator. And I shit you fucking not, right? I shit you not. The bit where there's the fight on the aeroplane, we got turbulence, and I was sitting there in with all these experiences of virtual realities and fucking theme park rides. I generally felt in the fucking movie, and I generally felt I was about to shit myself. The fucking place were fucking shaking, and then they're fighting along the cargo thing, and then all of a sudden the pilot comes on the pilot's gate, please put on your seatbelts, we're experiencing Terminator. I'm like, fucking hell, man. Fucking Britney's asleep like that. Me mum's fucking always, for some reason, sleeps with her head towards the screen in front of us, and I'm sitting there just like, fuck. Like, honest to God, talk about fucking stress. Like, fucking, that's why this poster's been rolled up at work. I was like, keep me that poster, I've got an idea. And that's fucking why, man. Like, Jesus Christ. So, I didn't really enjoy the movie. Not just for that, but like, trying to work out the timeline, I was like, it just makes your brain bleed. Trying to work out the Terminator timeline. But yeah, fucking Terminator on the aeroplane. $60 perfectly fine.
It makes me up sore.
Absolutely rushing through Dubai airport because someone on the plane was an absolute prick. Was wearing red. The place is the size of a supermall, but we had to run across it through trains, buses and automobiles. And
ignorant people.
Prick. He was a prick. So because Weta didn't have any King Kong memorabilia in Weta, I stumbled on someone selling one on eBay and I quietly bid on it before we got a 17-hour flight to Dubai, where I am right now, and I've just won. What's in the box? What is in the fucking box? Now, when I was in... was it Auckland or Dubai? I was in Auckland. So, getting on Auckland. And obviously when I went to Weta, I was really disappointed that they haven't really done much Kong stuff. And I don't know if it caught on camera or it appeared, but one of the doors had a glass panel to rub it in my face that there was a King Kong collection. And then they just had the head, so they had stuff like Ghostbusters coming out, but it was all Lord of the Rings. Even Sam was like, motherfucker, fucking 35 grand for a sword, something like that. He was banging on about that for a while, but no King Kong stuff. And some of the models are really good, and I'm a massive King Kong fan. And this huge box was for this guy. Look at that. I've always wanted one of these. I thought it was a little bit bigger, I'm not going to lie. It's solid though, that's almost like granite at the bottom. It is so hard. There's a little bit scuffs and damage here. Didn't come in a box. Normally go for about 180 quid these things. Yeah, so it's a Weta. It doesn't have an air cord on the bottom, but it does have on the bottom there Weta Collectibles. As I say, finished by Greg Totzler. Kong fighting the 8th wonder of the world. Universal Studios. You know, so yeah, it's, you got it all on. You can feel it. It's freezing cold being outside. Could dub run for a dust. And from the description, I think it's just turned up in a charity shop. And what had happened was it was only £22. And I mean, it's pretty fucking awesome that, like. And I bid on it. I don't think I told Brittany. And obviously 17 hours later, got to Dubai and she, what have you won now on eBay? And I was like, oh, there we go.
I think that's actually what they use on I'm a Celebrity, you know.
This is the longest boarded check-in run around ever. Been on here for about 2 hours, just going around in a circle. Just watched an amazing movie about Bill Sharp. Medic. Just watched an amazing movie about Bill Murray just randomly. It is called The Bill Murray Stories. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Someone's just turned the phone on.
Huh?
Someone's turned the phone on. Caught it down. Boom. That's like literally the footage stops there because the landing was that violent. The fucking cargo thing nearly opened. It fucking did open. It nearly fell on us.
Shit, that's all right.
what happens when you have your phone on during landings.
You're right.
How do you think we should rate that then?
Well, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what happened there. I got all the way back to Newcastle after all them flights, and the one in Newcastle was boom, like fucking hell. I mean, the one with the runway in Bali on the way there, but the screen went off because you're running out of runway and you're like watching it going, are we going to stop? And then they went fuzzy. That was like, but then honestly, like literally land Newcastle, you're finally home. Fuck, it was so like, fuck. It's fucking freezing. Conveyor belt broken. Some Chinese people to one side. I'm sure that was Garford's wife. I've just got a package.
And there's too many ignorant people here for my liking.
I'm waiting for my mum to punch me stepdad Morris. Isn't that right, Mum?
What?
Got a bone to pick with Morris.
About the bullet? No, the hell, that's there.
Back to the wonderful snowy concert. Onward.
Manual drive as well.
Having to remember to change gear. But yeah, I think it's too wet to lie though, which is good. But there's just random heaps of snow everywhere. So, yep. Welcome back to England, kids.
Well, I'm back. The Joker is definitely out over here. Oh. Okay, welcome to the end of Aotearoa. Now, that's the name, Aotearoa. Just had to get Callum to actually send us a voice recording how to pronounce that. It's what I wanted to call the show, Aotearoa. I'm probably going to butcher that. Roughly translates to Land of a Long White Cloud. And my Welcome To series have always been Welcome To, like the first ever VHS I made of my life was called Welcome To My World. You know, very original, isn't it, really? But no. Everywhere I went, some places and went back and just named it, but this is the very end of the show. There's a little montage of photos, obviously alternative takes and angles, stuff like that. With music for Beth Macari on there as well, which is awesome. It's going to have that, and there's going to be a little bit at the very end, but this is the end. This is the end interview. It's been insane to think about it. I mean, I've tried to think about this interview a little bit and not go too much into it, but like, you know, 8 weeks ago I got back from New Zealand. It's terrifying. I got back through the love of technology and stuff like that. All the footage was already ready on a hard drive for us, so it wasn't like I had to do what I've had to do in the past with a lot of stuff where you would have to take the camera, you put the tape in, you would upload the tape in real time, then master it, then maybe you can get that round to it. But now it's just drag and drop. But I spent the first, I would say it was 2 weeks. Got back, it was about 2 weeks. Sort of started volume 1, went through the footage. When it came to about the 20-minute mark, I would say, right, try and where can that wrap up and get it on to the next episode. And in the first 2 weeks, after I was getting to the end of that, I would say roughly halfway through it, I wrote some ideas down and I'd filmed my original interview, the 2 epic long ones, and Brittany filmed a few here at the house, and no one could predict. I mean, traveling around the world, and then sort of like, you know, seeing the calm that was about to hit Britain and getting back to Britain, and like Britain just really not realising what's coming that way, and in less than 2 weeks to go into full lockdown was fucking insane. Blessing in disguise when it comes to this show, because like I've had the time to work on it, unfortunately, because of when it happened and how it happened. I haven't seen Brit now for 2 months, and I'm probably not going to see Brit. Well, and without spoiling what the next and end clip might be after the montage, I actually know what the next clip is. It'll get there. There's something there, but it's insane, I think, you know. Days have been sat in the house, changing the house up and stuff, working on footage. Everyone's got, you know, it's, you just look at it and like you think, fuck, where did 8 weeks go? And then where did 4 weeks go? And it's all just blended together, and like I couldn't have asked for the show to be any better than it was. The idea was, you know, originally gradually bring episode out by episode, but we're just going to drop the whole thing at once, you know, because like going back to my interviews, like the first ones I sat down and hit that long speech, and it's just something I had to get off my chest and just go, right, fuck it, like this is my life at this very moment, and this is what's fused me to be better, become better, challenge myself more. And I sort of went away, and the feedback was good about the episode, and then originally that episode was going to come out first and then the rest of the episodes, but again it's all coming out together, so for it. And it always seemed to fall into place. Music, you know, nothing was in place, there was no talk to any bands whatsoever about the music, it just all seemed to fit. I mean, 21st Century Love, Macari was like, it wasn't meant to be a fucking theme song, you know, it was just followed us. And yeah, I remember even when like I made the demos and I put like a black panel in with a credit and just the song, and it was originally the start of the song and stuff like that. It is the start of the song, you know what I mean. I wasn't too sure, I really wasn't sure what this was going to be, you know, but I've had time to sit and work on it and take on some challenges like Lemonade and like sort of, you know, be taught and stuff. And like I had no idea that Mitch and Matty were going to be knocking on the doors in one of the episodes, and just it's a shame as well because Kiddo was around the other day, but he just popped round just to see how we were doing. I was out washing the car, you know, he was jumping on my car like something wrong with his wheel, like I was like, get off it, Kiddo. But no, I hope you enjoyed this show. I hope everyone's doing good in lockdown, and I love how creative people have been. I've been very quiet, I haven't done as much as I have done, mainly podcasts, because I've been waiting on episodes like this to save, and this is the very end. So I think through this it's made me like really appreciate my family, how far my family is away, you know, and it's through a touch of a button on your phone, especially in times like this. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad I have that resurgent connection between and got to know especially Callum. Sam's always been a cool couple, like getting to know them, especially with times like this, and looking back, and it's been surreal. It has. It's been surreal, Brittany not being here, like looking for her in the morning when you wake up and like, where the fuck's she at? You know, and like and just sitting down, but then editing the footage, you know, and like sort of reliving the footage for the first time and absorbing it. So this has been the land of the long white cloud. I have no idea how to say it. Hyadora. It's not Hyadora. Callum's going to tell us.
Hey Stephen, keeping all good. We just watched your video before, number 0. It's good.
That's the interview.
Altiadora.
Altiadora.
Funny name, but yeah, it roughly translates to along the long white cloud, land of the long white cloud anyway.
Along with the cloud.
Hope
Yeah.
you're-
There you go. That's Callum. Right, so this was a present off stepmom Ali just before I went. We're going to drop the whole show, and if you're watching this and you've binge watched it, we'll drop all the episodes. There's about 50 videos altogether, and you're going to see a music video now, and then there's going to be one more clip, and then that's it. But thanks very much for watching it. Like and share and subscribe to the channel. Revisit the back catalogue. There's other events and times like this. It's just life, really. Things happen, changes happen, all kinds of stuff. But goodbye for now.
Hold me close, won't you? Whisper in my ear. Tell me sweet things you know a girl wants to hear. Share with me your secrets, all the things that make you you. I wanna get to know what makes you laugh and love like you do. Boy, I think that you could be the best one that I ever knew. Wish we met sooner. I know that you're not like all them other boys. Won't you be my love? want you. Don't ever let me go. I can't wait to see where our story goes. I love being with you. Won't you stay another night? We can just sit and drink whiskey, watching stars until light. Boy, I think that you could be the best one that I ever knew. Wish we met sooner. I know that you're not like all them other boys. Won't you be my love? Wish we met sooner. I know that you're not like all them other boys. Won't you be my love?
I really underestimated how many pictures there was. There's loads of pictures. I had no idea that the music was going to run out, so I'll have to find another music track, probably by Scott, just to fill the gap in. Like, wow.
From the beginning, such sadness, that nature is crueler than kind. So can you pray every
after this, which I'll leave it to the imagination. But this is the way life's got to right now. Hiya.
Hiya.
Haven't seen you for 8 weeks.
2 meters apart. Can't even have a hug.
But yeah, this is the way life is at the moment. So I'm going to end it on a high note, drop it all at once. And keep an eye on the channel because there's loads of parcels to unbox and stuff. But yeah, I know. Oh, it's fucking windy in South Shields. Like. Windy in Welton, this.
This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. And this love is getting worse. This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. This is 21st century love. And this love is getting worse.
Come on. Oh, you little fucker. Come on.